Welcome everyone to the program Your Daily Dose of Marketing.
And we are your co-hosts, Anirudh and I, Utkarsh. And with us, we have certain subject matter experts with us, namely Arunno, Karthike, Sai Prasad, and Sandeep.
So let's begin. What are the industry we're talking to, Krish?
So today we have taken the heavy automobile industry.
Wait, hold on. Heavy automobile? But why?
So nice question, Anirudh. And basically, we see heavy automobiles in our daily life, be it in public transport or be it in garbage dumping. And did you know it's a very important aspect in economic growth, as in 71% of the freight travel is done with the helps of heavy vehicles.
So, but then can you give me a little bit of introduction? I don't have much idea about it.
Sure, Anirudh. So, what is a heavy vehicle? So, heavy vehicle is defined as a vehicle that has a gross vehicle mass or aggregate trailer mass of more than 4.5 tons.
That is a vast majority of vehicles. Then that just explains so many big vehicles. How do we have segmentations in this?
Yeah, we have a segmentation, especially in India. It's called the heavy commercial vehicle segment that can be further classified into three segments that are based on the GVW, that is the gross vehicular weight. And these are as follows. ICW stands for intermediate commercial vehicles, and they have a gross vehicular weight of 8 to 10 tons. Then we have the medium commercial vehicles, which have a gross weight of 10 to 15 tons, and the heavy commercial vehicles, which weigh more than 16 tons and above. But that's not the end of it, That's just based on the weights. Now we also have the segmentation on the basis of the tires and axles. So in this, we have more than 10 categories, and I would not name all, but certain categories are 6-tire trucks, 10-tire multi-axle trucks, 14-tire single chassis rigid trucks, and the 22-tire semi-trailers. So there's a vast load of segments in this, Anirudh.
That's interesting.
So Anirudh, do you know certain companies in here?
So this is my part of the expertise, I suppose. So one of the leading automobile industries one of the leading automobile manufacturers in, say, India and the world would be Tata Motors, which holds the maximum share. Tata Motors is a subsidiary of the Tata Group and established in 1945 and has mobility solutions for over 175 countries. Following closely is Ashok Leyland, the flagship of Hinduja Group, and is the second largest manufacturer in India, fourth largest manufacturer of buses in the world, and the 10th largest of the trucks. We have following them Mahindra and Mahindra, BharatBenz competing in a close match for the third position. We have companies like Volvo, Aker, Force Motors, and many more following these industries. And you can see that there are quite a lot of them. And they are trying to come into this industry. As MBA students, I think we need to look into this, don't you think?
Yes, definitely, Anirudh. I mean, as MBA graduates, we have learned a lot. But do you know certain frameworks that can be employed to look after this whole industry?
Yeah, I think we can go with the most basic ones, right? We can go with something like the tried and tested SWOT analysis, right? Focusing first on the strengths that we have is the evolving industry, right? So the industry, like you can see, so many companies coming in, so many trying to build in industries. This is an industry that's going to go ahead. And like you said, 71% are by the freight truck. So as such, the expansion of this industry is going to be a boon for everybody. You can also see right now in the EU and Brexit thing, there's a lot of discussions going on about trucks being needed for the transport of oil, and that you can see is one of the important strengths that the company has. Right now, there is an increase in the demand for luxury vehicles, and there is a lot of that expansion happening even in Asian markets. Right, so with the improving GDP of India and China, there are a lot of upper middle class becoming, and then you need more luxury public transport. You can see that there is a change, a shift in the way that people think, shift in the way that the youngsters are moving, and they don't get their own vehicles. They are having more, moving with, the sustainable development. They're moving with public transport. So there is a lot of potential for that. It can come under a lot of opportunities, but that I think should be categorized as a strength. And finally, the innovation. We have various innovations like the shift from the suspension to like traditional suspensions to air suspensions. The different kinds of CSO cables being used, the way the gearbox dressings are done. All of these are some minute changes, but then they change the whole aspect of how it is look. We have innovations on the industry standards. We have the way that engines are made, the more sustainable use of this thing, and obviously the biggest talk of the market, electric vehicle. But then we can't go with strengths without talking a little bit about vehicles. There are a lot of recalled vehicles, and the last year has been a little tough. And it has not been tough for just a few industries. This has been an industry that has suffered a lot. There's a lot of, like, with more companies coming in, obviously consumers get the power of bargaining, right? So the price setting power that most of these companies have are slowly diminishing. So that is there in most markets, and I can't really say that that is something that's something that will deter them completely. But then there is one big issue, is that the growth rate of automobile industry is really slowing. You can see it from the number of jobs being lost. You can see it from the number of vehicles reducing on the roads. So that is something that is going to be an issue. But at the same time, with all the opportunities that they will see, it is not something that I think the industry will suffer. And like I said, the opportunities. There are opportunities of fuel efficient vehicles. There's an opportunity to introduction with too many alliances. I think you were mentioning a good alliance a few days ago with the 20.
Yeah. I mean, Tata Marco Polo is one such alliance we are talking about.
Exactly. So those kind of alliances, that's what makes this industry an opportunity for growth. We have a lot, like I said, market expansion. Asian market is growing. The market, like for example, the British market will demand more vehicles. There's a lot of things that we can look into. Of course, this comes with a lot of threats also, right? So there's intense competition. There's going to be volatility in fuel prices, and that's going to affect vehicles which consume a lot of fuel, like big vehicles like this, right? There's sluggish economy. There's a lot of other things that has to come into picture. But that enough with all our analysis. Let's go into a little in depth of each of these companies from our subject matter experts. Over to you.
Thank you, Anirudh and Utkarsh. Let's take a look on Mahindra and Mahindra Motors. Let's have a look on the business model. The key partners of the firm are parts and components manufacturers, technology developers and researchers, partners in the distribution network, and other peer companies such as Ford. The key activities performed by the group are research and development, designing of products, production, quality control, branding, marketing. The channels are showrooms, online presence, sponsorships, dealers and retailers, repairing shops, websites, social networks, etc. The revenue comes from majorly 5 places: sales of new cars, sales of commercial vehicles, sales of parts and engines, after-sales services, and vehicle financing. The cost is mainly coming from research and development activities, designing of products, promotions and advertisements, manufacturing of parts and components, technology which is incorporated into vehicles, and cost at manufacturing and assembly units. There are 3 customer segments, which are mass market, various businesses, and brand conscious customers. The firm strengthens its customer relationships through reputation and trust, human-oriented technology, and emphasis on design. The key resources of the company are manufacturing and assembly plants, the brand, distribution networks, facilities and technology, and management philosophies. Let's have a look on the marketing mix. Starting with product. Mahindra & Mahindra has a wide offering of products: farm equipments, utility vehicles, heavy and light trucks, two-wheelers, SUVs, tractors, buses, you name it and they have it. It also recently entered into a partnership with Renault. Coming on to places. It flaunts many assembly plants and manufacturing units. These plants are located in India, Brazil, United Kingdom, China, and has a global market presence. Talking about India, these manufacturing plants and assembly units are in Bangalore, Haridwar, Nasik, and Pune. Talking about price. The products are reasonably priced without compromising on quality. These products are for all income levels and are suitable for everyone. The price and quality attract customers to Mahindra and Mahindra. Talking about promotion, the group uses traditional media such as TV advertisement and print channels. These advertisement features Bollywood actors and attractive models. The company also promotes its products through exhibitions and contests and competitions. Coming on to business strategies. First, variation in the range of products. The company plays on the preference and needs of customers and emphasizes on manufacturing of different car models. As the customers search for variety and the features of an automobile, this strategy helps the company provide the customers with improved services and performance as compared to its competitors. The company places immense significance on better quality products for the cars. The models are all different. The sturdy models and spectacular designs are the reason behind the company's success among customers. Second, priority on choice, quality, and budget. Mahindra and Mahindra have always maintained a good image in customers' eyes. Many of their competitors deceive ill-informed customers. Mahindra and Mahindra swears by the principle of disclosing complete information to the customers on different specifications, technologies, etc. The strategy of the company has helped M&M in upholding its strength. As a result, it has gained immense popularity and is enjoying the faith of customers. Third, idea on market. The company always has come up with variations in the car model and their features. They have constantly been upgrading themselves to match the technologically driven and technology superior demands of the customers. This strategy has helped them in winning customers. Fourth, campaigns and promotions. The campaigning and advertisement strategies of the company have brought unparalleled success and reach in the markets. M&M uses print, electronic as well as visual media channels for promotions. The campaigns brought about many familiar faces from the entertainment industry. The company is also increasing its presence on social media, digital media, and other platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. It helps the company to strengthen its hold on customers.
Volvo Eicher's Commercial Vehicles, or commonly known as VECV, is a joint venture between Volvo Motors and Eicher Motors. It is a multi-brand, multi-division company that includes Eicher Bus and Transport, Volvo Buses, and the export and manufacturing hub of Volvo in India, and the distribution network of Volvo. Now let's look at the marketing mix of this company. Firstly, the product. Volvo features a wide range of products from heavy-duty trucks, light-duty trucks to modern mining equipments. Modern mining equipments include the Volvo FMX and the Volvo FM. Among heavy-duty trucks, the Pro 6042 and the Pro 6035 are best-selling trucks. Among tippers, the Pro 6019 and the Pro 8028 XM are fast movers. And among tractor-trailers, the Pro 6040 is the best-seller. VECV follows a competitive pricing strategy to gain more market share. Trucks usually range between 12 to 15 lakhs. Volvos are usually priced higher because of the comfort and style that they offer. The most economical truck is the 2049 CNG starting from 9.39 lakhs, and the most expensive truck is the 8035 XM starting from 60 lakhs. VECV has a strong promotional campaign and has built brand loyalty among its customers. It is active on social networking sites like Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and shares stories of its members. It has also roped in Sushil Kumar, the wrestling champion, to promote Eicher tractors. VECV has 9 manufacturing facilities across India. It has a strong distribution network of 500 outlets. The company has its own website via which orders can be placed and even brochures can be downloaded. VECV exports to 34 countries and has a true global presence.
Now we will discuss about the Tata Motors. Tata Motors Limited, also known as Talco, which commands Tata Group. Talco is established in 1954. In this segment, Tata have the truck, tippers and trailers. If we talk about the trucks, they have segmented this segment. They have divided into sub-segment or on the basis of the weighing capacity of the truck. They have 18.5 ton trucks, 28 ton trucks, 31 ton, 42 ton, and 48 tons weighing capacity trucks, in which they have Tata Ultra and Tata LPT. And if we talk about the Tata Trailers, they have Tata Ultra and Tata Prima in this segment. In this segment, they have sub-segment also on the basis of weighing capacity. They have 30 ton, 40 ton, 48 tons, and 55 ton Tata Trailers. Okay, so now we talk about the Tata Trippers. They have Tata Signa and Tata Prima in this segment as well. So they have segmented. This segment is also sub-segmented on the basis of the weighing capacity. So they have 18.5 ton trippers and 28 ton, 35 ton, 42 ton, and 47.5 ton trippers as well. So if we talk about the SWOT analysis of Tata Motors, in which we will discuss about the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats for the Tata Motors. In this segment, uh, Tata have the various strengths. So we will talk about one by one. If we talk about the strength, they have the diversified portfolio, stabilized earning, recognized brand, and number of employees. If we talk about the weakness, so in the weakness they have the weak marketing policy, global they are they are lacking in global presence, and they have no narrow domesticated market. If we talk about the opportunity for the merger and acquisition, and they have opportunity in the expanding auto market. If we talk about the threats, so Tata have the threats. If we talk about the threats in heavy automobile sector, so it's a general threats for everyone. Like they have fuel prices. Increasing fuel prices can decrease the demand of the trucks and trailers and tippers. If we talk about the government policies and rules and regulation is also the threat for the heavy automobile industry and market competition. Like in India, they have the Mahindra trucks and BharatBenz truck are the tough competitor for the Tata. If we talk about the production, they increased production cost may be it a major threat for the Tata Motors. So thank you everyone for this.
So now we are going to talk about BharatBenz. BharatBenz is a truck for India. BharatBenz is the youngest member of the Daimler commercial vehicle family. The brand was developed specifically for the Indian market. BharatBenz offers a range of ultra-modern trucks in all weight categories from 10 to 55 tons. All vehicles are produced locally with all components and parts sourced from Indian suppliers. The BharatBenz models are tailored specifically to the subcontinent's market and meet a wide range of requirements in transport and construction sector. They are ideally suited to the climatic and economic conditions in India. Then BharatBenz and the Daimler Group, they focuses on better efficiency and the pride of ownership of the customer. The key benefits of BharatBenz trucks are efficiency, that is fuel efficient engines ensuring lowest total cost of ownership. Next, coming to global technology, Daimler products lineage know how. For example, implementing emission norms such as Euro 6 or Euro VI means the brand brings reliable and globally proven technology to Indian customers. Pride of ownership, owing to it or driving a bench that is often a source of pride. BharatBenz has become an aspirational brand as well as a strong contender in India's commercial vehicle industry. In the market since September 2012, the brand now offers a comprehensive truck product portfolio from 9 to 55 tons. BharatBenz trucks are produced at Daimler India Commercial Vehicles in Oragadam near Chennai, in a state-of-the-art manufacturing plant that spreads over 400 acres or nearly about 160 hectares. The premises includes a highly modern test track and are home to company's headquarters, R&D, and training operations. Next, coming to the SWOT analysis, the strengths of BharatBenz. Benz brand recall among many sectors of the Indian market make BharatBenz easy to establish itself. Its aggressive pricing may allow it to compete among some of the most established and enriched players in the market. It is backed by global technology. It's changing paradigm with customers willing to experiment may support it entry in Indian market. Leverage to export potential along with domestic volumes is one of the strengths of BharatBenz. Coming to the weaknesses, one of the weaknesses of BharatBenz is a lack of Indian market experience and knowledge. Unproven products, given that they are tweaked for the Indian market. Lack of strong and established sales and service network. Indian operations have been built from scratch with no readily available global blueprint before. Next, coming to the opportunities. One of the opportunities might be that. Next, coming to the opportunities of BharatBenz. One of the opportunities might be that its participation in one of the largest CV market. Second, export to various countries. Third, upgrading the Indian CV operations by creating the new middle market through provision of global technology at marginally premium priced products. Next, coming to the threats that lies for BharatBenz. So BharatBenz may face aggression from the other players who are already established in the Indian market. So one of the threat is that if they go aggressive, then it might be a great problem for BharatBenz. Second, the capacity of BharatBenz, which may not meet if the demand goes high in future. They have to incorporate more capacity